Good morning, Chicados and Chickadees. Today is Monday, November 16th, and this is your lesson video. All right, so in our unit 3, in this focus of argumentation, we're looking at how a person or a writer, a speaker conveys their ideas. We're looking at who they are, the persona that they adopt, this kind of role that they take on to communicate this idea, the purpose, the message, the intent, what they're trying to achieve in that text, whether it is, again, an essay, it's an article, it's speech, and then to whom they are speaking to, this collective group of individuals that they are marketing this idea to, targeting this idea to delivering this idea to. Because we no longer can just say everybody. We have to take a look. Is this looking at mothers? Is this looking at women? Is this looking at young children? Is this looking at college athletes? Is this looking at politicians in the education realm? I mean, we're looking at these kind of cliques, so to speak, that this speaker, this persona, this person is addressing their idea to or marketing it towards. All right, so as we take a look at different elements, so we take a look at different pieces, such as like our TED Talks, we're looking at what the writer is doing to communicate their idea to their audience through the use of their speech, through the use of their article, that the writer makes rhetorical choices, cards that they play, things that they bring to the table, whether it's their anecdotes, their personal experiences, the experiences of other people, data and research and studies conducted by doctors and scientists? Are they bringing in real life scenarios? Like, again, what are they bringing to the table? What are the choices that they're making, the pieces of information they're pulling into their piece to achieve their purpose? So the end game for us for unit 3 is for you to write a rhetorical analysis essay. We're getting we're getting there. We're looking at the different types of pieces. But as we do this, we also need to keep in mind the idea of credibility. Can we trust this person? And as the speaker, what are you doing to make sure that you're projecting this idea of credibility, that you have street cred, being able to talk about this particular topic, that we should trust you and the information that you're giving us, or that we should trust that person or that company trying to market this product towards us? We're looking at this idea of, again, credibility. Can we trust them? What expertise do they have in this field, department, this area to speak about this? And then we have to take a look at the idea of bias. Are they being objective? Are they being open minded? Are they showing us the good and the bad? Or are they being totally one sided? Do they already have this set in stone mind frame or mindset or opinion or idea on this that they're not going to change no matter what you tell them or what you say to them? Think of it as our parents. Sometimes they're very biased because they're our parents. They want what's best for us. They want to protect us. They want to tell us no, no matter how many times we ask. Regardless, we're taking a look at this idea of bias. Can we trust them? Is it something that's a little shady? And then looking at the sense of accuracy, looking at how information is presented, and that information in itself, is it true? Is it factual? Can it be backed up? We take a look at people's tweets. If you take a look at it from social media, you like the phrase goes, take it with a grain of salt. Just because it's up there doesn't mean that it's necessarily true. If you can find different sources from different backgrounds, and again, maybe even different biases, and they're all reporting a similar detail, then we can start thinking, okay, there's must be some truth to this. So in today's article, we're kind of dipping our toes into that concept of credibility, bias, and accuracy. So as you go into today's lesson, again, your screen is very different from mine. There is an assignment, I think on this side for y'all, the only tab you have is my document. The document that you'll get access to is examining credibility, bias, and accuracy. So we're going to take a look at this excerpt about Kawhi Leonard, a former San Antonio Spurs player, and focusing on what the speaker, whomever they are, is conveying and what the message is. What's the purpose of this particular article? What are they trying to convey or say or depict about this professional basketball player, Kawhi Leonard? So we're going to go ahead through and read this. What I want you to do is you're going to click on this link. There should be a link that goes here, and it's going to take you to the actual source where it comes from and the publication that it comes from. And what I want you to do is to poke around, try to see, read the rest of the article, and do some research about that publication. Is it reputable? Is it objective? Meaning, does it give the good and the bad, the pros and the cons? Is this a newspaper outlet? A platform that we can trust, that we know that what they provide is honest and truth and factual? Or is this something a little bit more shady where they're a little bit more on the right side or the left side? Think of it as TMZ. Great show, funny content, but probably shouldn't be our main source of news and information and take everything as fact from TMZ, because again, there's a sense of bias behind it. So here's a series of questions that I want you to start thinking about. Please try to stay away, or no, let me rephrase myself. Stay away from one-liners, meaning one sentence responses. Garner a conversation, have a conversation. You show me you know what you're talking about, that you feel comfortable on this topic. Go for 3 sentences, go for 4. But one-liners is the bare minimum. So that will be reflected in the grade. And y'all are juniors. Talk. Second question, who wrote this article and what is this person's level of expertise? So you're gonna go ahead and write your responses here. And then here's looking at this overall concept of reliability, credibility, honesty, truth, objectivity, where we're seeing both sides, or that sense of maturity and sophistication that we want to see in argumentation. We don't want to see just one-sidedness. So do some research about this newspaper platform, this newspaper outlet, and trying to see, is this a reputable site to get information from, and to have us believe, can we believe this? Can we trust this? Is this honest and truthful and factual? Right? So this is what I want you to do today. We'll come back to this idea tomorrow with another focus, another topic, but still looking at a writer's credibility, bias, and accuracy. I'm going to record another video where I go through and read the entire assignment for you if you need me to read it out to you. All right? I'm on the Zoom call if you have any questions, or you can email me. I love you. Have a good day and make good choices. Bye, guys.